I'm responding to the comments of sanding for hours. Like I said in the comments, it depends on how elaborate you want to get and how fussy you want to get. Now I've done 2 of these already. I put blue painter's tape on the roof because I've already settled on the color for the roof. And yes, I even do the underneath side here and there. So we're getting that covered because I use spray cans, not a brush. And I just prefer spray cans. A brush probably would be more detailed, I know. But anyway, I got 2 done, so let's do the last one. And then let's pick some colors. Because I went to the hardware store today and I picked up a bunch of colors. So let's finish this one up. So now that we have all 3 birdhouses with the roofs covered, because that's the color I chose, and I use spray cans, I don't want the overspray, change the color of the roof. I went to the hardware store today, so here's our box of goodies. It's kind of expensive, but I said the hell with it. I've got many more to do, so we're just gonna do it. So I also bought another can of flat black for the roofs. I bought a can of red because I think one of the birdhouses should be bright red, and I like bright red. I do. It's kind of a thing my wife and I have. Every vehicle we get, we look at different vehicles. We see blue, we see yellow, we see gray, we see all kind, but we always run them and buy a fancy bright red with some sort of black trim. It's funny, we just, I don't know, we're addicted to it. So there's the red, and then I got a bright yellow, and we got some glossy white, and we got a blue. And of course I got my gunstock stain for my shop stairs, which is a different project, but not related to this video. So we're gonna paint these birdhouses, a bunch of different colors, and we're gonna see how it goes. So let's get to spraying. So I decided on a yellow for this birdhouse, just to change things up. And yes, I still gotta figure out how to make a bottom that's removable. I ain't figured that out yet. But it's gonna be easily removable so that you can clean out the old nests and stuff. But anyway, I'm gonna paint it yellow. So we're gonna do that. So it's always best to, even though the can's new, it's probably been sitting on the shelf in the store for probably weeks or months or God knows how long. So always shake the can and give it a good shake. Now the thing with spray paint, and not everybody knows this, when you're doing spray paint, you don't just hold the button down and go till it's done. That is the wrong way to do it, because you're gonna have a bunch of runs and you're gonna add way too much paint to the side here, and you're gonna have runs, and you're gonna come in the morning and you're gonna go, oh my God, my project's ruined. I gotta resand it. Again, disproving of hours of sanding. Absolutely. You can spend hours and hours on hand sanding, trying to get the fine finish. So yeah, you say people don't spend hours and hours, they absolutely do. It takes a lot. I mean, if you want to be a perfectionist like me, and you want to make it perfect, you're going to find yourself hand sanding a lot of stuff that you had to redo because you screwed up and just like a dumbass went, yeah, yeah, that's good. Yeah, it's not good. So when you're spray painting, you just want to give very quick, push the button, quick light passes until it's covered. Not too heavy, not too thick. And yes, it's probably going to take more than one coat because you don't want runs. And yes, I painted the roof so it doesn't matter the overspray. And this is it. This is how you do it. It's the same as a body shop. They don't go in and just go, yeah, it's all done. They do quick, light passes, and they'll do 2, 3, 4, as many coats as it needs until it's covered and until it looks perfect. So yeah, it could be hours and hours of sanding, because if you get runs, you got to start sanding by hand. All right, that one's done. So we're gonna pick another one. And I haven't quite decided on which one I'm going to pick, but anyway. Grab one of these. So that yellow one's done. I'm going to push that one aside and let that dry. It's probably going to need another coat to have a really good gloss and shine look to it. So we're going to cap that. Now you're supposed to take these spray cans and hold them upside down so it clears out the tubes. So I got to go to the side door and do that. So we'll do that and come back. Okay, so now that we've cleared out the yellow can, and again, like I said in my last video, don't be afraid to get your hands dirty. Not that big a deal. Give this can a shake. We're doing this one red. And again, that's all you do. Push the button. Quick light passes until the project and the area is covered. See? Just like that. One more coat, and that's going to have quite a gloss on her. She's going to look good. I'm liking it already. But that's because red's my favorite color. I used to think blue or sky blue was my favorite color, which is the same color as my eyes, but I fancy the classy red. I've had sports cars when I was younger that were classy red. I've had multiple trucks classy red. I even had a white truck for a while, but I prefer the classy red. All right, so the classy red's done. And yes, by the way, I'm not worried about this bench top. And if you go back to my other video, I am building an epoxy table. Nobody commented on it. Once this table's gone and done, the epoxy table's gonna come in. It's gonna look fantastic. Anyway, I'm gonna choose another color for the rest of the birdhouses, and we'll see you in the next video. Like, comment, always like, and share, because my videos don't grow and my channel doesn't grow if you guys don't like, comment, and share. It's just a thing. You gotta make and help me grow as a channel by doing all of that. Otherwise, I just become obsolete. All right, you guys have a good day.